Actually, I guess we can go back to, we didn't really expand upon this properly. You were saying a while ago that flatness isn't like modernism. You consider it to be postmodernism. If you
Yeah.
want to expand upon that and what you mean, we can go there.
So yeah, okay. So when modernism came, the flatness,
Mm,
it was being sold as modernism.
mhm,
So if you look into modernism, me with my civil engineer in the family that all does buildings, and my sister is an architect and all that stuff. I
mhm,
I know that story a little bit well. Um, when So modernism was basically when we broke like the architectural stuff. It was a very big thing in architecture. I love modernism. I'm pro modernism.
mhm,
Um, um, it tried to break away with excessive decoration
mm,
because it was fake. So when you see a old building, an old stone building
mhm.
with elaborate decoration,
British
that is
church. Let's
yeah,
go with that. That'll work.
yeah,
Yep, perfect.
uh, yeah. Um, all of that stuff as intrinsic value.
Mhm, mhm,
But at the end, at the start of modernism, all those things were being cast with molds. It
mhm.
was concrete, made to look like a stone.
Right, right.
What was the intrinsic value of that? It is limited. It was just decoration for decoration's sake.
Mhm,
It didn't even show the value of the artist that carved the stone,
mm,
because now
mm, mm.
it's industrially made to look old.
Right, right.
All the modernists look at that. This is I'm going to break the castle and make something new. And they went for something ultra simplistic. So we had new materials. We could have spans. We didn't need archways. We could have like massive spans
Mhm,
that would open up the space. We could put the structure of the building on the outside and leave the inside for users. We could do all the things, and this is kind of the story of modernism.
mhm,
And we could get away from the full, the fake, the fakeness.
mm, mm,
And the designer story when flatness came was very much the same. They sold it exactly like this. I don't think that is true.
mhm.
And I don't think in a computer that applies. There's nothing real in a computer. Like, it doesn't make sense. And all of the metaphors we use on a computer,
Mhm.
they are real. Like, okay, we're not going to make a button like a button except the name.
Mm.
A button was always a button. A radio button was a radio button because we were copying the radio button.
Mhm, mhm.
All of the metaphors we use on a computer are based on things that we had lying around. The switches look like things you could have on old radios. It all felt a little bit silly to me, and like people were trying to get rid of drop shadows. They tried for a couple of weeks and realized, yeah, we do need volume, or else people don't understand Z level.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Press thing, like even like we see press a button. We say press a button. You're not pressing anything. What? It's pixels on the screens.
Mhm,
Yeah, but the metaphor is so ingrained in us that we cannot escape it. It is
mhm,
stupid to escape it. It will be change for the sake of change.
mhm,
So
mhm,
I felt that it was very silly,
mm,
and all that was going on was um, postmodernism. Postmodernism is what comes after modernism, with a massive. The sentence I love the most is Robert Venturi's. It's an architect, really well known. Got a Pritzker Prize. Um, and the sentence is less is a bore,
mm,
versus the sentence that defines modernism, that is less is more.
mhm.
And I love that. I hate what postmodernism. I hate the buildings from Robert Venturi. Sorry, if you're a postmodernistic person, I hate them. I don't like the style at all. But I love the sentence.
Mhm,
I love that less is a bore. and I want to have fun. But then I realized something, and this was like my conclusion to my period. Not even modernism was modernistic. So, like the king of modernism, which was Mies van der Rohe, a very well-known architect. If you go and look, his buildings are really clean, super modernistic, very straight angles, genius. But his furniture is so neoclassic. It's all like chairs that look like Roman and Roman inspired, and they fit the minimalistic look so great. But is that modernism? Isn't that an extremely decorative element for no good reason except that it looks super cool? And it does really look super cool, I agree. And it's not his real name. His real name, the Van der, is an appropriation. He was a German guy, but the Van der is a Dutch appropriation that makes it sound more posh. It wasn't his real name. So even him used things for decoration, for decoration's sake. Its own name. So even the real modernism, which I love Helvetica, which everybody will look at me like really, really poorly at me, just like, oh, dude likes Helvetica. Terrible. I love Helvetica. I love all of those modernistic stuff. But I think they take themselves a little bit too seriously. And there's a grain of bullshit, and we just kind of like the look. I do like the look. I even like brutalism, which, Jesus, that's a little bit too much, maybe. But I like it.
Yes, okay.
You searched brutalism?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. If you search Brazilian brutalism, that's a different type of brutalism. That's way nicer. Yeah, they changed it from gray to white, and boom.
What the hell?
Oscar Niemeyer and things like that. It's amazing. Well, anyway.
What is... Okay. Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Also Brazilian. Yeah,
It's
wouldn't
like
expect yeah.
How would I describe it? It's kind of like a...
Oh, right. The Sydney Opera is brutalistic as well.
Okay. Well, some of the examples I'm seeing here, I'm thinking like... There is like a certain type of like post-apocalyptic sci-fi kind of world.
No, that's the not the Brazilian. That's like the Eastern European brutalism, which is the most common. That's the one people get really psyched about. There is, if you would see the projects as they were in the when they were created, it wouldn't look that bad. They didn't age well.
Right.
Let's call it like that. They didn't age well. They were all made in a certain area of the world that, like, the ethos back then saw it like a very depressing area of the world. So there's cross-pollination into sci-fi that use that a lot. And you see that in sci-fi using that sort of scenarios.
Right.
For dystopian, very strong state kind of thing. And then you cross-associate that into brutalism. Is it fair? Those states did want to pose themselves as really strong and sturdy. And then they mass-produce things because they believe people were entitled to housing. Crazy things. If
the buildings were made anything like the cars were made, I can understand why they didn't age well.
Actually, they stand really well. The problem was they were made really well with a lot of concrete.
Right. Okay.
Lots and lots of concrete. Civil engineer. It's good. It lasts. Yeah, it doesn't age well from a visual perspective.
Sure.
If you make it apparent on the outside, you don't even need to paint it ever. which also doesn't help you in terms of look. Like, it's a good thing that you paint a building. You have to paint it, and it kind of looks new every time you paint it. If it's bare concrete, you're not supposed to paint it. There, it will just accumulate dirt and filth on top of it, which contributes to a very austere look. And it's gray in nature, and it rains. Yeah. Brutalism. Another, and we started on what?